What's going on, everybody? It's Lil Juan. We are back with another video. I hope you guys are having a great day. Today we are doing a walkthrough of all three trucks. We got both 6.0s and my 6.7 here. So let's get right into the video. So let's get started with the show truck. That is what most people follow me for. So let's start off with this one. Starting off with the front end here, we have a Cervini cow hood from Cervini down in New Jersey. We have a light up front emblem from NG Lighting. Shout out to Hunter. We have custom built headlights that are color matched, of course, with the projector LED strip. We put the LED bar there instead of the fog lights, nothing much. 6.7 front valence. I think the 6.7 front valences pretty much look good on everything. I've seen them on Chevys, on Dodges. They just seem to fit everything if you trim them properly. Moving on, we have the wiper cowl painted, the wiper blades too. We have, I believe those are Go Recon clearance roof lights. We have the matching mirror cap for them with just a strip. Also a light up side emblem. These are from Go Recon. They're not the best, but they seem to work for the last, I want to say, 2 years. They're starting to be bad now. Moving on, we have our suspension. I have the front lifted so we can take a look in here. So if you look here, HW, that is for Hutch Welding. Hutch Welding is who makes this kit. Shout out to Harvey for hooking me up with this. They are full bolt-on for 05 to 07 Super Duties. I believe he makes newer trucks ones as well. Of course, shout out to JTX Forged, Greg and Chris for these awesome wheels. Those guys are awesome. They just take care of their customers, and they're just like me and you, normal people. Moving on. The windows are down right now, but if you look through that other window over there, you can see there is no tint because I just put in all new rubber pieces and all the new door plastics, whatever, and new glass. Because if you remember all these Super Duty glass, look right here on the other truck, it's all scratchy and now it's pissing me off. So I got new glass that's going to be tinted this week. Paint match, of course. Moving on, same air kits on the rear, Hutch Welding. I left the rear aired out. You can see how low it gets. It actually touches right here. In the back, we have all our air management for everything. We have a 5-gallon air tank, 2 compressors, and everything runs off of airlift management. I can use it on my phone along with the controller that's inside the truck. Moving on, we have our sound box. So the system, the box and all the casings and everything was built in Brazil. We had everything shipped over here, overseas, and that project took probably about 3 months to make, but it finally got here. So we are running 4 mids DS18s on this side, 4 on this side. We are running 4 JBL drivers, 2 JBL tweeters, and then in the big box over here, we have 2 15-inch competition subs. We have our batteries all hiding in here, and then all the fun stuff that controls everything is back in here. So if you come and look on this side, we have a 3,000 watt amp here, 5,000 watt amp there, 2 400s over here. That is our charging system for the batteries, our audio processor, and all our wiring that's happening everywhere else. And we use Taramps. This is a Brazilian brand. If most people don't know, Brazil is pretty big on audio and sound system competitions. This is pretty much one of the best, if not the best brand on the market right now for amplifiers and just sound systems in general. Moving on, along with the box, we had them build this custom tailgate plate. I wanted the tailgate plate just because I want to be a little different. I don't really see anything really happening on people's tailgates besides maybe some like that boat matting and stuff like that. To me, it looks a little corny. I don't want to put a mat down on my tailgate. So we put a full plate that just goes with the flow of everything. If we close this here, we have painted everything here. We have custom built paint mash taillights. We have a roll pan, which is my favorite part about this truck. I don't like the bumper that much, so I wanted a cleaner look. We did the roll pan. I was lucky enough to get a custom plate for it. But that's pretty much it. And besides the engine bay. So let's take a look in the engine bay. Let's get that open. All right. So now that we take a closer look in the engine bay, what catches most people's eye clearly is the artwork. Shout out to B Low Key on IG. He is a great artist. He's down in New York City. If you need artwork done, he will get it done for you. This was a project. He never done any like actual automotive like artwork. He's a great artist, does paintings, does walls, does like stuff on the streets, but never automotive. So this was a cool project and he really just knocked it out the park. So moving on, we have this PSP shield right here. We have a lot of PSP parts. We have this fan shroud over here as well. Another PSP like wire holder, cowl, whatever you want to call that. Tons of powder coating going on. We have our alternators powder coated. We have the turbo tanks, all the little caps powder coated, all that. For performance wise, we have a 9-blade stage 2 Titan turbo. Shout out to John at Titan Turbos for hooking that up. If you need a turbo from Titan, use my code. It's Lawan 6.0 and you'll get a pretty good discount at checkout. So motor wise, we have that. We have one 7530 holder injectors in here. We have Mishimoto radiator, Mishimoto transcooler, Mishimoto intercooler. What else? Regulator return. We have Faz fuel pumps on the truck as well. And clearly it's studded, definitely, with APR 425s. And really that's about it. Driven diesels, regulator return, new Ficums, just like fully refreshed, new engine harness, injector harness, a little bit of everything, just a full little refresh on it all. So that's pretty much it on the show truck. Let's move on to Slutty, the Burnout truck. She has seen better days when she probably wasn't in my hands because now she just gets beat, abused, and is broken. I want to say probably like 6 days out of the week, and then she'll run for like a half hour one day and then break in a couple minutes. So on the outside, we just have clear headlights, hood stack that is 6 inches, paint mashed, a lot of it, pretty much all stock. Truck is lowered 2.5 inches all the way around. It is 2-wheel drive, so it already is a little lower than in factory. We have 22 by 12 JTXs on 305 tires, painted mirrors, painted this, painted bumpers, bed cover. Nothing really much aesthetically on this truck. It is a Burnout truck, so we don't really care too much as long as it looks somewhat decent. Motor wise, this truck is a 05. It's studded APR 425s. We did a deep oil pan, aluminum rad, Mishimoto transcooler. It has 190/75 Warren injectors on this one, and it has a 363 non-VGT smelting diesel turbo. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of non-VGT as of right now. I've only had the truck for about a month, and ever since I got the new non-VGT setup, it really doesn't run or operate as I like, and I absolutely hate the lag on it. Moving on, we have the Workhorse. This is a 2017 F-250 Lariat aluminum duty. It is 6.7 clearly. Nothing much on this truck, but I figured I'd throw it in here. It is just completely stock height. All that pretty much this truck has is 24 by 14s TISs that I just had laying around on some Giovanni's. These are F-loads, so I use them for towing. Uh, Pretty much it. It's got tinted tail lights, and this thing just gets daily abused. I drive it all day long. I load it with cement, materials, lumber, whatever I need because I do construction. And it just gets beat on all day. I'll put dirt in the bed. I'll tow with it all weekend, and I'll plow into winter. You can see the plow mount. So it's just a workhorse, but it also had to be white, and I figured I'd throw it in there. But that's pretty much it for all three of the trucks, really. That's all they have. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, a little overview of all the trucks and what's going on with them. And that's pretty much it. I appreciate everyone that watches. Go comment, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.